Hey guys, what's going on? What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, guys, we got a nice day today. All right, it's looking pretty good. As you can see, I have my gold daily chart here. It's just blank price chart. Okay, guys. First things first. Obviously, in the description, we always gotta say this, guys. We're not financial advisors, so please consult with obviously a financial advisor if you've never traded the stock or forex market. Okay, we just chart fundamental and technical analysis with you, and it's for educational purposes. So, guys, let's get down to business. There is some big red folder news today at like 2. Okay, I want to show you guys. I might jump on a live call. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see how everything's going. Okay, but if you can see, look at this. FOMC, big USD news at 2, guys, and 2:30. So if everything goes good, we'll see what's going to happen here. Okay, sorry about that. But yeah, big news. Not too much in terms of the morning. Okay, but obviously we're going to get nice moves probably around 8 on gold. Sorry, 8:15 to around 8:45, and then we'll do market open like we always do. All right. So, guys, if you're ready to have a good call, thank you so much for tuning in to Stock Sniper Trading. Like I said, I'm pumped for this call. Yesterday's call was very good. Ron did London, and you guys can start to see that we're starting to branch off and doing a little more sessions here. So, let's get down to business, guys, and let's chart top down from gold. Okay, I'm going to use I guess you could say, my horizontal raise. All right, and they're going to be gray for higher time frame. Okay, that's just the bottom at 1741. All right, we've made a nice little bounce at 1757 too. So this is a far fetch, but like I said, today is not out of the reach because of the news. Right, news has big pushes, which creates volatility. Right, so I'm not saying gold is going to go bearish, but it has an opportunity to, just like every other pair commodity indice during news. Okay, so we'll have to wait and see at that time. But for now, like I said, gold is getting rejected at around 1780, 1781 area. Okay, and you can see right across the board, it's a heavy zone for a lot of previous structure. Okay, you can start to see a lot of bounces. Like, I'll just keep that on there for now. A lot of bottom wicks. Okay, holding good support, pushing up, and same with around this area right here. Finally, they had that big bearish candlestick at September 16th, and since then we've made a retracement pullback, and now we're in that same area, right? And now we're making our potential way down a little bit, maybe till roughly 1767 before we see if we're going to get a nice little bounce and continue. Okay, so the bottom of this wick, guys, is around 1772 area. Okay, okay, so from daily down to 4 hour. Okay, so guys, if you're following along, all right, I only have two supports, one resistance on here currently. Okay, and so price did get really rejected at 1780 area. Okay. Okay, guys. So we have a new moderator here. All right. So be careful with what you write, guys. My man Jacob is here. Right. He's dropping good gold analysis and stuff like that too. So he'll be moderating our chat because we're growing so fast. We're gonna have to add some. Um, so guys, welcome and thank you to him for doing this for us. Okay. So you can see, guys, now we're kind of consolidating or pushing up in this area here. Rejection, and now we're having good support forming. It's bounced once, twice, and now this is the third attempt. We're going to see if it's going to actually hold good support, or if it's going to start to fall down, and then which case price can roughly get to 1767 area. Okay, all right. So this is on the 4 hour. If you really want to stretch it, 1780. That's roughly almost 10 pips. Okay, so that's the high wick right there. All right, and then we can have a nice little bounce like I'm mentioning around this area, which is just previous support and acted as resistance. Okay, so, and you'll see when I drop it down further, these candles will break up. That's just a 4 hour hourly candle. Okay, all right. So you can see now, guys, this is what we're working with. All right, nice little double bottom break here, bounce. Now we have that continuous push. Now we're hovering around the 200 EMA. Okay, that's exponential moving average, guys. If you're not familiar with that, it's pretty much the same thing as I always have had on my charts. I haven't changed anything. I never really do. Okay, we'll check out with our where RSI is. Okay, but then after that, like I said, we'll just probably use those two for now. Okay, so what I can see kind of happening, guys, is it kind of made a little M pattern here. Now it's kind of at that key mark where if it starts to fall, the next key area, like I said, will be 1767 mark. And if it starts to hold, guys, it can maybe form like a double bottom. Okay, here, here, and then it can break. But we'll have to wait and see. This is only on the hour. Okay. So key rejection area also. You can see if you use a crosshair right here. Okay. You can see it acted as an area where they wanted to push it up. Rejection, okay, held good resistance. Finally, they pushed it up. Got a little bit of hold up here. Okay, you can see price was pushed up on these two candles, and then price finally started to break it. Okay. So if price does fall, we have hourly support rate at 1769.81, roughly 1769.81 area. Okay. All right. So let's drop it from the hourly down to 30 minutes. Okay, guys, and if you're new right now, okay, all I'm doing is a top-down analysis from a daily all the way down to 5-minute candlesticks. Okay. So you can see nice little sell-off here. Okay, it's at a key area where it starts to fall, guys. But just keep in mind that it is hovering around the 200-day moving average. All right, which when it does this, it kind of does. It can consolidate. It can kind of have some head fakes. You know what I'm saying? Just drawing, not saying it's going to go like that, but it can barcode roughly around this area before making its next move. Okay. So you can see that they're holding good support at that mark at 1771.76. Okay. So we're going to drop it down to the 15-minute, and then I'm going to, after I finish the top down on here, I'm going to chart US 30, guys. Okay. Okay, getting a nice little bounce. All right. Let's drop it down now to the 5-minute. Okay, so you see below the 5, okay, they sold it off, hovered it around. Remember how I told you they kind of like barcoded around here? It's not really barcoding, made a nice little upward movement, but then it continued in that overall sell move. Okay, so just give me 1 second here. Okay, there we go. Got a nice little bounce, guys. Remember I mentioned that? The key support, 1771.8 area. Okay. We're going to get either a key rejection rate at 1773.87 mark, which is just as previous support, and now it acted as resistance as it started to break through here. Okay. So what I mean by this area is roughly right around here. Okay. So you can see nice little push, buyers starting to come in. If it starts to break up here, guys, like I said, it can start to make its way up. It's still early, it's still 8:07. Okay, this could be the start, all right, of maybe a potential reversal, but we got to start getting above, like below. Right now we're still below that 200. Okay, if it wants to flip bullish, ideally I'd like it to start to break above here. Okay, start to test this previous resistance at 1776, then we can walk our way up here. Okay. So, because I'm going to chart US 30, I'm not going to add any kind of, like I said, TPs or anything like that. We're going to show you something that we would like to happen, okay? And guys, when I do this, this is simulating a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, higher high, okay? All right. Right now, you could say it's on a downtrend on the 5-minute. Yes, from roughly this area right here, you saw it got rejected twice. Now we're on a sell-off. But now we could be getting that potential bullish bounce, okay? So let's just wait and see. If it does start to make moves and break above here, guys, yes, you can probably start to look at getting in a very small entry. And then once it breaks above the 200, you know what I mean? We can look for a continuation. And the only reason why that is, guys, is because, look, if we go to the 4-hour right now, okay, price did make a sell-off, but it is finding good support right here, okay? And we know that it's in a steady uptrend. Now, that's not to say that because there's no news or anything like this, that's not to say that they can start to fill this bottom wick again. So that's what I mean. It's only 8:09. Let's just wait a little bit. don't jump in anything just yet. We want to make more, I guess you could say, constructive moves rather than just getting in on a basis of a potential entry. You know what I mean? So, and then the same thing, guys, down here. Like, this is a big area. Like, this is a big, like, that's a very big candle, guys. That's almost a 23 pip candle. I did it from this resistance to this support. Okay, so that box is roughly 23 pips. So, guys, if you have smaller accounts and you're trying to over leverage and grow, like, that's a big stop loss. Okay, at 1.0, that's 200. That's 200 US. Okay, or Canadian, whatever currency you're using, right? So if you are normally using a 20 pip stop loss or something like that, right? Make sure you're not over leveraging, right? Because obviously you want to be able to stay in the game longer rather than just try to go for those YOLOs, okay? And then if it starts to break down here, guys, like, it's gonna just basically continue in its overall downtrend, which has been started. Give me 1 second here. Which was started up in this area right here at the high at 1780.35 area. Okay, so since then till now, it's been in a steady downtrend. You can see these are what we're looking for, these patterns right here. Okay, nice big breaks. This is an M pattern. It sold off once it broke below 1777 area. You can see that wick right there. That was a double top. Okay, then it sold off. All right, for probably a good, if you got in, probably for a good 20 something, maybe 30 pips depending. Okay, all right. And remember, guys, these are simulating higher highs, higher lows, and this is a lower low. It can be supposed to be look at lower high and then a lower low. Okay, so that would be a continuation of a downtrend, which is the overall movement from roughly 3:50 in the morning. Okay, so, and as you can see, guys, they're starting to almost engulf this previous candlestick here. Okay, so that's what I mean. I'm going to leave this alone for now, guys. If you're watching it, please keep an eye. All right, I'm going to start to set my alerts. All right, if you're trading by yourself or if you're trading away from your computers, guys, using these alerts are always key. Okay, they get sent right to your phone, email, whichever you like to set it up with. All right, just give me 1 second. I got to drop the link in the other channel here. Perfect. Okay, so they're retesting this previous support. So you can see it's for a few times now, once, twice, three, four, maybe 5 times they've held good support in this area. Okay, so roughly 1772, roughly 1771 area. Okay, and now, guys, we'll just head over to US 30. Okay, I don't really suggest, you can get in scalping it before, like I said, market open at 9, but preferably I like to wait until that time. But we do have a lot of US 30 scalpers here. Okay, we've been trading it a lot, and like I said, you can still make good moves. Just you got to be very careful not to hold trades through market open. Okay, all right. So notice on US 30, guys, they finally broke 34,515, and then they had that nice sell-off, but now they're getting a bounce. Look at that big rejection, guys. Okay, so they tried to push, okay, above that previous resistance, and the seller, you can see the selling pressure is still very, very, very strong. All right, so but it's nice because now you can kind of have an area of resistance, so you can see where price has been and where price could potentially be going to. Right, that's why you do a top-down analysis. Okay, and I'm going to grab the body of this candle. I know it's the top wick, but when we drop it down, you'll see what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. So, guys, on US 30, I can see on the 4-hour that if it continues, this could be a neckline. Okay, so we can have pretty much a sell-off here. I'll change the color in a second. Okay, you notice how they're making it higher there. Once it comes to here, there's your neckline. If it starts to push, it can look something like this. All right. Do you see? Hopefully that makes sense, guys. But yeah, US 30 has a lot of potential to still come back and retrace, but it has a lot of potential to still sell off too. Okay. Look like its gold is probably going to hit that bearish alert. Okay, so we'll see. All right. Some resistance at 34,117 mark. Okay, and you can see they had it happen once, was rejected now twice, tried to push it up. So these sellers are in this area. Okay, you can see obviously by the push and the rejection. All right, sorry. Okay, now we're going to drop from the 4-hour down to the hourly. All right. Okay. So now you can see the type of zones we're working in here. You can see that overall smaller 4-hour time frame W pattern is now forming into potentially like this is what it looks like on the hourly. Okay. So we're finding very good support right at 34,000, roughly 39 mark. Okay. Always make sure to tighten up your charts. Okay. So guys, this is US 30 now on the hourly. And you can trap and gap this for real. Okay. You can trap it on the hourly if you'd like to. Okay. So I'll change the color of this too. I forgot about that. Okay. So you see how it's pushing up in this area right here? If you are an hourly or higher time frame trader, all right, what you can do is you can trap this, all right, and then you can wait for the overall breakouts. Okay, obviously, depending on when it breaks to the upside, we know that's going to be a target right there. All right, and then if you have a break to the downside, it's going to be roughly coming down here. Hopefully that makes sense. Do you see what I'm saying? So you're trapping and gapping out of an hourly time frame. Okay, do I recommend trading US 30 on the hourly? It's totally, like I said, it's up to you, your trading style. I like to see, like I said, do the top down and then make a judgment based on lower time frame because the how fast it moves. But like I said, it's not out of reach for you to be able to trade these on higher time frames. Okay, so you can see, guys, they're still pushing in a nice little uptrend on the 30-minute. Okay, we have a nice little uptrend forming here. We have had it forming for quite some time, but now it looks like they're starting to get away barcode sideways trading, okay, before making its next move. All right. Okay, guys, I'll answer. I'll get back involved in the chat in 2 seconds. I just wanted to say good morning to everyone. Like I said, there's a good amount of people on here. I charted gold. I set 2 alerts. Now I'm finishing up charting US 30. Okay, and then we'll end up going from there. All right, but I'm not trying to ignore you guys. My word. I just want to make sure we get this done in a timely manner so we can try to make some good pips. Okay. So remember how I told you, if you're on the call, that around this moving average, which is the 200-day EMA, okay, you can see that it is starting to barcode kind of sideways trade here before making its next move. All right. It could look like it's going bullish because of the overall trend that it's been having since roughly, September 21st, 2100. That was that big bullish push. Okay. And that's where they kept it up. So we'll see if we're going to continue that movement or if we're going to probably maybe get rejected and then sell off. Okay. And what I mean by that is they could push it up here like they're doing and then start to sell off again, okay, before making this next big move to maybe get a break. All right, but when it starts to break through here, it can definitely push. Okay, now I'm going to change the color of these, okay, to yellow. Maybe not. Where's blue? We'll do yellow, guys. There we go. Okay, so that's small. That's lower time frame support. Okay. And then we have obviously a big FU wick indecision candlestick right there. Okay, so now it's 945. Price will be able to make it up there. Okay, you can see that it made it up previous, tried to break above previous resistance right here previously, and it ended up selling off. Okay, I don't like that mustard look, guys. I'll do it normal yellow. Okay. Now remember, this is on the 15-minute. You can see we're starting to prime up for a potential nice little buy opportunity here. Okay. This is what it looks like on the 5, US 30. All right. So we have one of two things that can happen here. Let's dive in. There we go. Okay, so let's first, if you'd like to, we can check our RSI, see where we're at on the 5-minute. Okay, see, we're kind of hovering around the 50 mark, all right, before making our next move. Okay. So what we're looking for here, you can see that if I drag this across, guys, it's holding good support. Same with here. Okay, this is higher time frame, 15-minute. Okay, this is lower time frame, so it's really not much of a difference. But what I can see kind of forming or happening here is they sold it off. Okay, boom. We can have a W pattern here. Okay, if it makes it up here, you can start to break up and challenge these previous wicks in this previous area where it was once before. Okay. If not, what's going to happen is potentially this. Okay, it can start to form into, maybe come up here, get rejected, okay, and form maybe an M pattern, come to this neckline right here, and it can start to get sold off and challenge these previous areas. But you can start to see that it's making a higher high, low, higher high, almost low. It didn't make actually a higher high. This wick, these wicks did not make it above this previous wick, but you can see it's still forming a nice little uptrend. But we're waiting for the next leg up for a continuation here. Okay. So if it breaks up here, guys, we're looking for a break and a continuation, and the overall goal is these wicks right here. All right. If it starts to sell, like I said, it's just going to start to fall below here, get rejected. It's going to come up, start to sell off. Okay, it's got to break through here, so you might get some previous consolidation, and then start to sell off, bearish. Okay, those are two options that it has. All right, just give me 1 second here. Okay, and that's going to be bearish, so I'll put that red for you. All right, this is bullish, so you can just see. Okay, give me 1 second. I was just looking on my phone right now. What are your guys' spreads right now for US 30? Okay, sorry guys. $100, $150. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, guys. Yeah, just checking. Make sure you understand just your spreads and stuff like that. It's important. Okay, look at gold. Okay, so gold, remember how we talked about these consolidation areas? Have one right there. Okay, maybe we'll change that because we have some other. We'll go. All right, go pinkish. 1.8, 260, 260, 140. Okay. Oh yeah, guys. During FOMC, I think there's going to be a lot of movement. That this is going to destroy, not really destroy, but it's going to have some good moves. I might do it. I might jump on YouTube live. We'll see. You trade with ticks? Okay, yeah. Some guys do. Yeah. That makes sense for sure, man. I like to say just spreads, man. You know, there's spreads and commissions. So if hopefully you know what I'm pretty sure you probably would understand what those are. But ticks are definitely, you can call them that as well. So okay, so let's check out our US 30 move right here. Okay, guys. So just a question for you. All right, you can see that we have a key zone right here. What is that area called? Hey guys, what is this zone right up here called? You can extend it a little higher too, obviously, if you want to get that wick in there, but what's that called? Yes. Okay, guys. Yes, 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 absolutely. Okay, guys, so watch the chat box. A lot of really good info here. I know that you guys have been watching the channels, okay, for real. It's resistance, 100%, but it's also a supply zone. Absolutely, guys. When I first like traded, like I knew about them, but I never really focused on them as much. But guys, like not when I first started trading, sorry, but when I first started going live, people were asking me about them, and obviously knew what they were, but it's good to show people that it's both. It's a good supply zone, absolutely, guys. So shout out to all those guys who got it right. You know what I mean? Supply and demand zones are definitely something that you have to watch. Okay, and it's obviously going to be key targets. This is where all the money's held. All right, for the big banks, you know what I mean. For people with the buys and sell stops, that's where the big things are happening. Okay, and this is just on the 5 minute. Okay, but like higher time frame ones hold very good support as well. So just keep that in mind. Okay, yeah, we'll go back and check gold for a second here. Look at gold. Okay, so gold is getting a little bit of rejection here. It's 825, guys, so gold might have a nice little push. We'll wait and see here. Let me mark this. Okay, so we're starting to break. So guys, the trapping gap, kind of how it looks, is something like this. Okay, but remember, this is going against the 200. All right, wait for those impulse candles, guys. If you don't know what an impulse candle is, okay, guys, I know I'm going to go away for a sec. Don't get mad at me. All right, straight up. If you don't know what an impulse candle is, I'll show you this website in a second. Okay, but we have a blog on impulse candles here. Okay, www.stocksnipertrading.com blog section. That's what an impulse candle is. Okay, you see what we're doing right now. You see these fake breaks. Boom. This is what we're looking for right here. Okay, this kind of movement on gold and pretty much on everything that we trade. Okay, if we're trapping and gapping like this. All right. So hopefully that makes a little sense. Do you see what I'm saying? Kind of trapped in here, found a little bit of a bottom. Now we're pushing up. Okay. So now we're coming to a secondary resistance, which is the 200, okay? But it's making a nice little 2-bar play so far. We just got to make sure we're holding it above here and we're not getting pushed back down, okay? So guys, if you're doing that, like I said, watch out just for the resistance of the moving average and watch out for those maybe impulse candles. Because what can happen is there's still 3 minutes left, okay? It can push up, okay? And then right around a minute, it could start to get rejected here because it's happening now twice, okay? Not twice, but happening, like you see how it pushed down here and now they're starting to form below. Okay, so we know now that they pushed it below twice. That's what I was saying. Once, twice, I don't really count that. It didn't really fall very much below. But now it's looking like it could have a nice little push. Okay, so I didn't put RSI on gold, okay, but I know a lot of people, they like it, so we got to give the people what they like, right? So guys, look, gold is very it's a little, yeah, exactly it, guys. If we had to put the RSI in a little bit earlier, we would have been able to spot some divergence. Okay, but it's for how long though. That's the key thing. So you see how here it's starting. Oh, not that one. You see from this area all the way up, starting to make a nice little uptrend. Okay, from this area you can start to see it's forming a downtrend. Okay, so I know it's just 5 minute divergence, but again, like I said, when you can start to spot these, if you caught that bottom, guys, you can see now it's finding good support. I'm going to erase this for a sec here. It's finding good support. It bounced for around 20 minutes here. Okay, it's held good support. Okay, why I'm getting 20 minutes? 5, 10, 15, 20. Then it's starting to push to the upside. Okay, all right. Guys, you guys are very interactive today. I really like it, honestly. I do. When you guys started to talk about the supply and demand, I was really pumped, honestly. So you can start to see now gold is starting to push up, okay? I'm not saying gold is going to go up. It has a lot of opportunity to, right? Remember I showed you these impulse candles. So we just got to make sure that we're watching for these types of things right here, okay? And remember, it got rejected there, okay? So this might be like a nice little quick scalp because what can happen is it can push back down and then we can start and continue in that bearish downtrend. But we'll wait and see here, okay? And if you're looking for a short move, oh, sorry guys. Okay, this is what a short would look like right out of the trapping gap, okay? Okay. And you can see now they're starting to push it up here. That's why I don't have anything just yet. It's still only 8:29. We have both our arrows ready to go. But at around like 8:35, 8:40 mark, I know that there's a lot of it. This is what happened yesterday. 8:15 kind of had a really nice push. Then we cooled off, which the 8:15 roughly candle was this bearish engulfing candlestick. Okay. So, but then they found the good support starting to push up. Okay. Let's check out what's going on with US 30 here. I'm going to trade right now on US 30 on my phone. Look in the webcam, guys. My phone. I took a US 30 buy. Okay. Okay, guys, so I know these arrows are just drawn here, but you can do the same thing for US 30 trap and gap. You know what I mean? If it's a short, I'm going to do a long first, just to show you guys because the reason why I think it might go a little bit bullish is because it's trying to test these wicks again, okay? So this is what it's looking like if it's going bullish, okay, the bottom of this wick, all right, and if it goes bearish, guys, like I said, most likely it can get a nice little bounce right around here, which is around the 234,070 mark, all right? You guys haven't heard a banana move from me yet. Okay, guys, so remember the gray area, these are just, it's roughly higher time frame support and resistance, okay? All right. And if it starts to sell off, your guys, that's a simple target, okay? So consolidating, kind of bouncing in this area right here, waiting for the next move, okay? I don't like the pink, guys. I'm going to change it back to the white, sorry. I'm a very visual person, okay? Hopefully you're okay with that. Okay, there we go. You can see now we're starting to push up a little bit on US 30. See if we can get that push, guys. Okay, I'm going to guys, from this move, okay, the double bottom to there, that's roughly almost 15 pips, okay? A lot of people like indices because there's not much commission on them, okay? So that's why we try to focus on these, you know what I mean? So let's wait and see. So this is the continuation right here. Okay, and if it starts to break and sell off, guys, it's going to get rejected because it can still form an M pattern here, okay? So look, it's starting to form a W. See? If it breaks up, that's going to be the trade we're looking for, okay? That's literally the trade. If this gets rejected here, this is the opportunity that could present itself next, okay? Boom. Come here, start getting rejected, like I said, and then start to fall down here. If that's an M pattern, there's the neckline, and it starts to drop. Okay, I hope that makes a little sense, guys. If it doesn't, just, you know what I mean? Let us know. You can use buy and sell stops, absolutely, absolutely. Don't have them both at once, because honestly, have one set if you'd like to, and then maybe if it doesn't revert, it doesn't trigger it, then you know what I mean. You can do a market execution and erase that previous buy stop, and then switch a sell stop. Having both, guys, at any time, these candles, maybe not on US 30 because it's pretty chill right now, okay, until like more market open. But I've seen gold, you know what I mean, go up 10, 20 pips one way, then reverse. So like, or sorry, not reverse, but I've seen single candles open up on like yesterday. We had I think it was almost a 60 pip candle around 8:45. The thing just shot right up, guys. You know what I mean? So at any time, any given time, you can have massive erratic candles start to form. Okay, so that's why I don't suggest having both on at once. Yeah, absolutely. It could wipe both, man. You know what I mean? Okay, let me check those messages now. I'm getting some good comments here. What about gold? Okay, I guess we're on gold right now in the 5 minute. Remember how I showed you a little bit of an impulse candle? Okay, if you don't know what that is, impulse candles, these right here. Okay, happens all the time. All right, this is www.stocksnevertrading.com. Go read about them. All right, this is the kind of trading that we're doing right now. All right, I really wanted to show you and blend our website in with it. Trapping gap, impulse candles, fake breakouts. Right. I'm not saying this is going to be a fake breakout here, but if you look, this is what that started to form. Pushed, getting rejected here at the 200. Okay, a little bit of a fake impulse. Now we can start to sell off here. If that's the case, guys, that's what I have us over here. I'm waiting to see this. We've made our nice move, but I know at around like 8:30 to around 8:45, we're gonna actually have a pretty nice move. I'm looking for, hoping for. Okay, guys, we trade pairs in our live Zoom rooms. Okay, so we do like GJ, we do like GU, we do NZD USD, GBP JPY, guys. We do a lot of that stuff at on our Tokyo sessions, and we do send good trade ideas like that to our group. Okay, but for when we do our live stuff, it's pretty much just focused on indices and gold. All right, we've done polls, and that's what you guys want to see, right? Oh, gold. It's not to say we won't eventually. Like I said, we'll still trade pairs. Like I think a lot of people like trading GU, EU, and GJ. All right. Okay, guys, we're waiting here. Nice little trap. Okay, so I'll just show you some of these areas, and then 34,137. All right, 34,112. Okay. Ali, man, if you're long on gold, bro, you had the right idea. Like gold is, there you go. You see what I'm saying? Remember, that's why I showed you this, guys. That's why I'm waiting for a little sec for on gold. Okay, impulse candles, guys. Read this, okay? For real, very good blog. Okay. Now they might have just had a first fake out. All right, so it could have faked and sold. Okay. And then it might find some support here. If not, guys, gold can really start to fall down. Okay. And the only reason why I'm saying that is if we look on the 4 hour, and if you were with us from the top down, guys, that's what I'm saying. So like that's if you're like not hit the notification bell or anything like that, or subscribe to the channel, because when we did our top down, we can see that this indecision candle then sold off. All right, it's made a bounce here. Now I mentioned to you this is now the third time. It's gonna probably bounce down here and test it one more time before deciding to make its way up. Okay, and I'm talking about this candle right here at the wick. You can see this is so much, we've got it all charted on it right now, but there's a wick. Okay, there's a wick on this candle right here. Okay, that it come back down and test these, see how these previous bounces right here, it looking like it can do that. Okay, but we have the break going down. Okay, if not, guys, this is going to hold and it can start to reverse and go bullish. All right, okay. Okay, so there's still a minute left here, guys. This is not to say that gold cannot still go bullish. Okay, just because it's getting rejected there, like I said, it can still flip. You know what I mean? This has a lot of bullish power since around 820 mark. All right, So if gold starts to push again, guys, like I said, it's the same thing. But it's got to start breaking above these wicks. And the only reason why it's getting rejected is simply because it's facing a lot of resistance. Okay, a lot of resistance. All right, look at this. Shannon, you got to send me your stuff. Read the email I sent you. Ali, if it starts to break down below this area, roughly around here, you know what I mean, 1772.5, then I'd start to stress a little bit. Okay, 10, 20 pips, guys, depending on what your stop losses are and what your accounts are, okay? Look at US 30, guys. We'll flip for 2 seconds. So remember how I mentioned they could start to form that M pattern? Okay, they sold it off. Now they're retesting the initial uptrend here. If it starts to hold this resistance, it's going to start to fall and start to test now this M pattern. Okay. There's gold, guys. Look at this. See if we get a nice little breakout here. Okay, guys, so just keep in mind that if you're entering in, okay, it's having a lot of resistance at this 200. It's not to say that it can't push through it, all right, but if it's going to, it's got to have a lot of push, a lot of momentum, okay? If not, it's just going to get held like it has previously, all right? You see what I'm saying? So that we know now this is good, all right? So this is, I'm looking at, I got my finger on the trigger ready for us, okay? For real, all right? $17.80. Give me a sec, buddy. Okay, so guys, there's someone asked about RSI. This is what RSI looks like, okay? So you can see they're starting to make it leg right on that 50. Okay, so we're going to see now if this is going to be rejection. You see what I'm saying now? They're heavily resisting gold. Rate at roughly 1775 mark, okay? They've been doing it for at least, you know what I mean, the last five, I don't know, about an hour here, I mean, not about an hour, about 30 minutes here, maybe 40 minutes. Okay, then they finally sold it off, and now they're at the same place. Okay, so gold is a little, still not having much move. Let's see what's going to happen in 3 minutes at the 8:45. Okay. Check out US 30. There we go, guys. Rejection. Okay, so you see, make sure, guys, you go read this blog. It doesn't matter how many candles. Rejection here, okay? And if you really want to remember what we looked at on the 15, okay, look at this. Okay, so this is the area where we have this soft little entry right here, 1774.15. All right. If it's not gonna, it started to break above this 15-minute candle, this wick, that the current wick broke above here. Okay, so that's a good sign. But now we need these wicks to start testing these wicks over here. Okay, which is the alerts, or which is that alert that we have set on our phone. Okay. So this is on the 15-minute. And guys, keep in mind the 5-minute is still it's above 50, but here, okay, it's still below the 50 mark on the 15-minute. Okay, so that's why it's a little bit of indecision. But as you can see, they're starting to flip it and go a little bit bullish here. Let's just wait and see. Raise the RSI. Tighten her up here. Okay, let's check out our US 32. There's US 30, guys. Look at this. Okay, so they tried to break below. Now they're pushing up again. All right. Let's see if we're going to get a push or if it's going to have an impulse candle. It's 8:43. All right. You got in the gold sell. you were trading initially, eh? It's been selling off since around 3 in the morning. So if you guys caught it in like London session, it rode. It's good. Had a little retracement pullback, but then it started to sell off again. So good catch, guys, for real. Guys, thank you so much for the comments here. Gerald, made of gold. I love it. Okay, let's see if we're gonna get that push. Hope everyone's having a good morning, guys. Honestly, 424 people watching. Okay, we have an option on US 30. It's starting to push a little bit. All right, finding good support roughly at 34,120. Okay, and now just keep in mind for one thing here. If US 30 gets rejected, remember I talked about this M pattern that could form. It can still kind of happen like this. Okay, boom, get rejected. Okay, then we start to face this neckline, which could be right here. It could be a sell. All right, if not, it's going to continue in the buy and get to the push to the upside. Okay. 3 minutes and 58 seconds left. Okay. There's gold, guys. Yeah, sold right off. Okay. Overall sells have been since London this morning. Okay. So it's finding good support right at 1773.53 mark. Okay. So I do see a little bit of, if it goes bullish, guys, I can see a little bit of a kind of a wonky inverse head and shoulder pattern here, but we'll need to see if it's going to hold. If it's going to go bearish, I need to see if it's going to hold this support right here, 1773. Here's the head, sorry, oh god, no. Here's the shoulder, here's the head, and potentially forming another shoulder. If that's the case, okay, it can reverse here and then go bullish. If not, guys, it's going to start to break below here, 1773, and then it's going to start to sell. Okay, coming into this area, which will eventually lead to it breaking down, unless it starts to find good support and form either another chart pattern, which we'll have to see, and then move to the next direction, which will be either bullish or bearish. Okay. So you can see, guys, I had this set up at 840. It's because yesterday around 840 to around 845, there was a nice little move. So that's why I was just waiting for it. Anything early entry, I've learned that trading this time, it can be a head fake, okay, unless you get that nice little move from the bottom here. So guys, if it starts to break here, it's going to hold. This is support, okay? This is that support I was talking about. If it starts to break, guys, like I said, going to start to come down and test this area right here, which is roughly 1771.75 mark, okay? Okay, so we'll see if it's going to hold. Okay, so we have a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder inverse, okay, which can be a reversal pattern. So if it holds here, it's going to push to the upside, okay? If not, it's going to continue to the downside and just hold that overall kind of reverse trend right here, all right? Guys, there's two different types of head and shoulders, inverse and just your normal, okay? I'm waiting to, like I said, for the news in terms of gold, guys. This is what I want to see right here. This 2 p.m. is going to have a major push on gold, and this is what we're going to base our stuff. So when you ask me about gold, bullish or bearish, I don't know, because at 2 p.m. we'll have a better judgment call based on that, all right? Okay, so it's holding good support. US 30 is getting rejected, okay? So you see, guys, when you do a top down, these key areas, they do hold very good weight in terms of support and resistance. You know what I mean? High wicks, supply and demand zones. All right. We might go live FOMC. We might. Okay. We're growing this channel. Our goal is 10K in the next less than probably 2 months. Okay. And guys, no, I don't use MACD. Like I said, we can throw it on there just to see what I don't mind throwing it on there if people mention it just to show it. You can see that it's really not doing much of anything right now. Okay, it's kind of barcoding, sideways trading, which is why you're having this erratic head. You know what I mean? Bullish, bearish, barcode action. So it's not really doing too much. Okay, it's on the 5 minute. All right. Guys, sometimes also remember this game is about patience. Okay, it's about patience. These things, although we have charted analysis, okay, so they don't sometimes always work. And what I mean, they don't always pop off at the exact same time we're on the call. Okay, so if our group guys, like I said, they do get some analysis from us, all right, which I'll explain in a little bit. But for now, like I said, guys, keep these in mind. Take screenshots of the screen, watch the videos again, because like I said, it's pretty good information. All right, when you're doing top downs. So oh, what indicator are you using to mark the top and bottoms? That's just a horizontal ray, buddy. Okay, so I have a favorites bar on TradingView right here. Okay, it's this one right here, so I can put it at any top of the wick, so it doesn't go in previous time. All right. Okay, let's see what's going on with gold here too. Okay, we have gold and we have US 30 both kind of making similar similar movements in price. Let's take a look at the DXY. Look what's happening here, guys. Look at this. Okay, this is barcode beyond belief. Okay, so we know it's holding good support right around the 200, which is a previous area that we've had charted, and the 200 is now at 93.219 mark. Okay, so let's just see this for a sec here. I never changed my DXY. Okay, it's been the same way like this for about 6 months. I have never changed my chart. Okay, so it's going to be a sell here and potential buy. Okay, to hold. All right. If not, what's going to happen is it's going to start to just sell here. Okay, it might have try a retest, and it's going to start to continue. Okay, come down and test these areas right here. It's only, like I said, 8:52, 9 o'clock. We're going to chart Nasdaq as well. Okay, but we haven't got too much movement actually. I think we're going to have more move. I think it's because it's Newsday, guys. Honestly, this news is going to have, I think that's why it's maybe a little slower today on gold and US 30. Okay, so we might focus just on actual market open. But like I said, this is why I think it's being a little bit slow, the 2 p.m. right here. Okay, guys, give me 2 seconds here. I have to run to the washroom. I will be right back. Don't leave. Like I said, we're going to do market open, and hopefully we're going to get a nice little push or pull on US 30. Okay, when I come back, we're going to do Nasdaq. All right, so okay, guys, 1 second here. I'll be back in 2 minutes. What up, what up? Okay, guys, so you can see US 30 got rejected. Okay, so that's why you never want to jump the gun, okay? So remember we had that overall, nice little uptrend forming, okay? It's holding good support right around 34,123 mark. We might be able to use these actually going into market open, okay? So we'll hope and see that we can get a nice little move. But guys, because it's 9, okay, don't hold any trades previously going into market open, okay? Like I'm just telling you, it's very erratic, okay? Very erratic. Look at gold, okay? A lot of top wick, still holding good support right at 1773, starting to push down, okay? So guys, let's do a top-down analysis on Nasdaq 100 now, all right? Okay, so we'll go from daily all the way down. It's a boring day, guys, right now. Trust me, but when that news drops this afternoon, it won't be boring. I'll tell you that. I've seen this happen before, especially on like NFP days, like FOMCs. It's very big news, guys. Very big news. So, oh, let me change these. Change the color of these. There we go. Sorry, guys. There we go. Sexy, sexy. Okay, Nasdaq. Guys, you don't need to go back like a million candles. Like you can if it starts to really fall. Like you see, if it starts to break below here, we can use this candle as good support. All right. But you don't need to go back a million candles. Okay. Only if you start to break in areas where, you know what I mean, you don't have any previous support or resistance. All right. So let's drop down from daily down to a 4 hour here. Okay. Well, Nasdaq, I can see something priming up pretty nice if it's gonna have follow through. This is a 4 hour. Okay. So what I can see happening, it's very similar to US 30. Okay. We can get a nice little bounce here, making higher high. We can see now if this candle is going to start to test up here. If it comes here, guys, it can start to pop off, okay, at least to the 200. If not, it's going to get rejected around this area, okay, and then start to sell off, all right? Yeah, guys, there's nothing you can really do about it. I know it sucks. We all want to get, like, we all want to make some pips, right? But you're going to have these days, okay, and it's better to just watch than to just enter in trades that are going to, have negative effect on your account. And that's for real. Like, I know you guys are spending your time out of your day to watch us, but we're not looking for just quantity trades, okay? We're looking for more quality, all right? And that's the thing that you should really try to look for yourself, because the market presents itself with a ton of opportunities each day that you can take, okay? But it's trying to pick and choose the best ones based on your trading style, okay? No, I'm not going to leave right now, guys. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. Wolf of Wall Street? I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving. Guys, the reason why I'm not leaving is because we still got 9:30, okay? All right? Hope you guys got that reference. It's on Netflix right now. I got pumped. I watched it last night. So, okay, guys, this is Nasdaq on the 30. Okay, you can see it started to make a nice little bounce, starting to make a nice little uptrend here. Okay, you can see that right there. All right, so we're gonna see if it's gonna hold this true or if it's gonna start to sell off here. Okay. Okay, so we're finding good support in the 30. Let's see what the 15 now. Oh, guys, this is looking pretty yummy. If it's gonna come through here, guys, if this is gonna hold, don't enter in yet, guys. Remember what I'm saying. Like, market open is gonna be the that's gonna be the big one you want to look at, maybe entering, and I'll break it down there. Okay, guys, so we're finding good resistance and support at 15,076 mark. All right. Nasdaq on the 15. Okay, there we go. There's a good support right there. All right. Nice little trap. They made a nice little leg pushed up. Okay. Held support. Rejected at 15,086.95. Now it's kind of consolidating a little bit for making the next move. You can expect it to maybe come back down. Come down, touch here, bounce off again, and then we'll see if we're going to get a continuation. Okay. All right. So guys, this is Nasdaq on the 15 minute. Okay. We do have good resistance around this area right here. You can see they tried to push it up a couple times, once, twice, 3, 4 times roughly, and they sold it off. So we just tighten that up there. Okay. I have it at this previous wick, which is 15,087 mark. All right. You can use that area, or you can use just the 200 as your resistance. Okay. Okay, so guys, for a push to the upside, we're looking at here, coming down, retesting, and then we're going to have a walk of the way up. Okay, if it gets rejected, okay, it's going to start to fall down here. This is going to be this trend. You see this uptrend right here? This is going to be key here. Okay, it's either going to come here, it can break, all right, but you can definitely bet that it's going to have a retest of the uptrend for sure, okay? Because it's very strong, guys. It's a very strong. Look at all that bullish power there. Sellers are trying to take control, but there's still a lot of bullish momentum pushing to the upside, okay? All right. We have gold, guys, here. Just 1 second. Look at the break on Nasdaq that's potentially about to happen here. It's only 903, okay? And if it starts to sell off, like I said, key area right here. If it starts to break, look for retest, and it can start to sell again. All right. Let's check out our other trades for a second here, okay? Yeah, it is very similar. A double bottom pattern, exactly it. Okay. Anybody notice US 30? Guys, if you look at the webcam, I'm in blue on US 30. Okay. Look, for everyone saying anything. Okay. Oh, my man, Iron Man's in. I love this guy. What's up, buddy? All right, so if you notice, that's roughly 15 pips from 14, 15 pips from entry. Okay, 14, 15 pips. Okay, so check out gold too. So we're going on with gold. Okay, look at gold. Heavy rejection, guys. Remember I told you? Heavy rejection here, okay? Okay, so keeping below 1774.15, all right? Let's check out what's going on with Nasdaq. A lot of people were just because we finished charting it. There's Nasdaq, guys. Look at this. That was in the 15-minute we had it, so I'll show you. Look at the 15-minute. Nice little break there, guys. Okay? All right. See how it's getting a nice little push there, guys? Very good. Right above the rate at the 200. As soon as I mentioned before, as soon as it comes there, guys, this is a double. It's kind of like a wonky double bottom, but it still is. Okay? push. Okay, held in good support. You can see it started to walk its way up. It broke above, guys. It did break above, okay? But then it got rejected. It retested. Remember how we kind of say retest confirmations? Next candle opened up, pushed right up, okay? So, you know what I mean? That trade right there is now running. If it's bullish, it's roughly 8 pips. Not overly massive, but again, it's still 8 pips, okay? And now it's getting held up at roughly 15,095.50 coordinates. Okay, that's the top of that wick right there, okay? And that's where it's getting rejected now, all right? So look for maybe the next candle to open up, kind of retest the 200, and then we might get our continuation there, okay? Okay, and if you wanted to see how that looked on like with the green, okay, if you're looking for a stop loss, okay, that would have been a stop loss area, okay? If you got in this trade, like I said, some people they might have, honestly. I know I said don't jump the gun, but some people might have, okay? So always have your stop loss roughly there, you know, give yourself maybe 10, 15 pips. That's a little tighter than that, but again, it is before market open. That's only, you know, roughly 10 pips, okay? And that entry would have been on roughly 15,087 point. There we go. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it would look like if you got into that buy, all right? I didn't have this set up here. I just had arrows, all right? But this is now the pathway that is continuing. I'm looking for a retest here, maybe coming back down, and new candle is going to open in around 7 minutes. This is only the 15, okay? This is what the 5 looks like, all right? I'm going to tighten this up a little bit. Okay, so now you can see, had a nice little push. Look for the retest around here, okay? It's going to sell off. It's going to come back down, okay? If you didn't get into anything yet, just wait, guys. Just wait. Honestly, just be patient, all right? Okay, US 30, guys. Just hit a second TP, okay? I know we were focused on Nasdaq, but look. It ran. It hit 34,166, top wick, okay? That there to there, roughly 26 pips. Now it's getting pushed down, okay? Guys, key supply area, all right? Okay, let's see now if we're actually going to get a nice little push. Guys, for news, if you're just go to forexfactory.com, www.forexfactory.com, and that's where you can get your majority of your news, okay? So guys, look, if you're in this, guys, it's getting heavy rejection, okay? So, like I said, I'm going to chart actually. This is 9:30, okay? So I would personally feel comfortable if everyone got out of a trade, you know what I mean, especially if they're trading any indices. And we'll look at pretty much after that, okay? I'm going to take this off for now. All right. Actually, I'll keep it on there. Just zoom it there. Okay. And the reason why I'm saying that is because, like I said, 9:30 can have definitely reversal areas. This is coming to a supply area, so like I said, it's starting to sell off. That trade, if you had got in it, okay, 27 pips, not bad. But now we're looking at coming back and retesting this overall uptrend that was done on the 15-minute. You see how they tried to push it below a few times, and they held it, okay? Coming to test it again, we'll see if it's going to hold. Bounce. If not, it's going to start to sell into this previous consolidation area that once was, say. Bounce, 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 then it's held the trend, okay? So now, most likely, they're going to try to push it in here, all right, before market open, okay? Let's check out gold here. There's your gold, guys. Nothing. Nothing. We talked about that just because of the news that's coming up at 2. We might not get many nice pushes on gold, so... You can see constant rejection, guys. Look at how many wicks. That's insane. 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Roughly 40 minutes out of the last hour, it's been getting pushed down, those top wicks. So, guys, the buyers are really strong, but the sellers, look at all this. You got to keep this in mind here, okay? They're very real, very real, okay? Always rise, man. Yeah, dude, for sure. Uh, I've seen. That's why we go live, man. You know, I appreciate you saying that. There's a lot of people who do. Okay, guys. So there's your US 30. Remember how I told you look to take profit, okay? Because it's starting to sell off. All right. But it's important for you to understand that, like, guys, you should always have some kind of connection with someone you're working with in terms of like trading and everything like that. So, guys, there's the big sell-off. There we go. That's why I told you to look to take profit, guys. And guys, if you're new to the channel, we do have a free Telegram group. Okay, so you can check it out. It's pinned to the top of the group chat. All right, just click on it and join. We send some, like I said, blogs, some nice updated information. We send our tickets that we trade with. We send the group links there and stuff like that. So definitely join up if you like. Okay. So remember I told you they're going to push it right in this area before next move. All right, and they look like they're doing that. Let's check out gold for a second again. The gold. Look at all this rejection, guys. Look at this. Look at that. Okay, that would have been an entry, 1774.15, but look at all the rejections there. Too many, guys. Stay away from this right now. Okay, for real. Stay away from this, from gold. Okay, not worth your time trading it. We'll look at Nasdaq. Look at Nasdaq, guys. See? That's why I'm telling you, wait. That's why I had this over here. Look at that, 9:15. Always for the first 15-minute candles. Remember, this is the pathway that is following now, okay? We had this one on 15, okay? So, look, it's going to come back down, test here, okay? And maybe we'll get a nice little bounce. So for right now, I'm going to erase this, okay? Just because we're going into 9:15, the candles are going to be a little bit erratic, and I'm going to have to change the analysis of it, okay? Okay, 1 second here. Okay. Okay, so it's rejection pushed up there, following. Okay. Look at the big sell-offs, guys. Big sell-offs. Okay, right before. That's why I said you don't enter in anything before. Okay, let's check out US 30 now. Doing the same thing. There we go. Yep. We're getting ready for it, okay? Guys, all right, so okay, so guys, for what do you guys? Let me see how much. Let me see what the channel is doing right now. Okay, guys, just checking it. Okay, so guys, this green vertical ray, okay, that's 9:30 market open, okay. So, guys, if you're new to trading, like I said, you might want to not trade the exact market open. We'll wait for the reversal on this, okay? So, just keep this in mind. Same thing with Nasdaq, okay? I'm going to take a poll in about 5 minutes. We're going to do Nasdaq or we're going to do US 30. But look at Nasdaq, guys. Nasdaq is selling off huge, okay? Starting to find good support right at that overall 15-minute uptrend that we had drawn, okay? Then we're going to make our next move. I'll draw the horizontal or vertical right there, okay? So you can see now where we're at. Made a push, consolidating in this area. Now they had a nice little steady push to the upside, selling off. If you want to check out where we're at in terms of RSI, okay, this is for you guys who are RSI traders. All right. Me personally, I don't always use it, but I like to just have it on there where you can see where you're at and stuff. They're hovering it around the 50, and I'm telling you it's just because of right before market open. Okay. So you can see anything around the 50, guys, just wait, patience, cool off, and then we'll make our next moves. Okay. So if we're looking at trading in this area right here, okay, that would be roughly maybe 13 pips. Okay. In terms of a stop loss. So if we're looking and we're saying that it might consolidate and bounce within this area, okay, we might use this as our pretty much stop area, and then on open, like I said, we'll have both areas kind of set. All right. And guys, sorry if you can hear wind in the background. I have a fan blowing on me. Okay. These sessions get hot. You know what I mean? Okay, so there's US 30, guys. Remember I mentioned to you it's going to consolidate right in that area? All right. So let me get ready for US 30. I think we're going to have a big day on US 30, guys. I think so. I definitely think today at 2 p.m. we're going to have a big day. Okay. Okay, I know this is looking a little bit erratic, guys, but just bear with me here, okay? So if you're not in these trades anymore, okay, remember how I told you, make your 20 plus pips, get out. If you got the sell, you know what I mean? That's great, okay? No word of lie. You could have scalped that sell with the wick up there. Absolutely sniper entry for sure, okay? We caught the buy. If you got the sell, great. But now we got to remember that one of the most volatile times in trading is starting to come, okay? This vertical ray is 9:30 market open, all right? So there's still, it's 9:18, so we have 9:20, we have 9:25, so 2 candles, and then we have the third, which is going to be open, okay? If you don't feel comfortable trading open, like I said, this is why I have 9:35 here, and then we'll adjust accordingly, okay? There we go, guys. There's a nice little sell there. Guys, remember, these are quick scalps leading into market open, okay? Let's check gold for 2 seconds here. I know we have some people trading gold. Look at how scary gold is right now, guys. Not something that I want to mess with, but it's holding good support here. You know what I mean? This is initial support. They broke through that. Okay, you can move that now definitely to down here. All right. There's US 30 starting to push back up. It's going to come back here in this box, guys. And if you're wondering what's happening right now, go to stocksnumbertrading.com. All right. Go to impulse candles. What are they? All right. Now you can learn what these are. This is the move. This is what we're doing. All right. I wanted to show you guys more of our blogs. So I wanted to trade like this today. So nice little trap for the breakout. Okay. That's what we're looking for right there. Okay. This is on gold. All right. So now they pushed it down. Now they're pushing it back up. You see the erratic behavior? That's why I said don't really be trading right now. All right. Okay. So let's go check out Nasdaq for 1 second here. Finding good support too. Okay. Right on that 15-minute uptrend. All right. Fucking. Hold on, guys. We got the web cameras here. Okay, yeah, if you're learning, if you want to know how many pips you're making, use this measurement tool right over here on TradingView. From there to there, okay, it's on the left. You can see 13.21. Okay, Nasdaq is selling off. Okay, guys, 921. What do you guys want to trade? Type it in the chat box. Let's see. Let's start getting some things going here. And guys, if you don't mind, kind of hit the like button for me too. I know we have like a lot of people on here, like 561. If you could get it, you know what I mean, to 250, like I really appreciate that. You know what I mean? You don't have to, but I would really like it. Okay, guys, look. So for US 30, they sold it off. Okay, found good support, literally right below the bottom of that previous bounce wick, and now they're pushing it up. Okay. There's a lot here, guys. Let's check out gold for 1 second here. See all those wicks, guys. Remember, this is Wick City right now. Okay. $261 likes, guys. Wow, thank you so much. That's cool. Much love. Okay, I'm going to start looking in about 2 minutes, all right? So let's check out DXY here. Remember, there we go, guys. See? Had that charted. Had the nice little bounce. Now it's making a run for it, okay? So if that's the case, gold, if it's correlated, gold can sell. You know what I mean? So let's just wait and see. It's 922, okay? I know, guys. One of the comments, we had 100 viewers, and now we're at like 600, bro. Look at you. Look at the XY, guys. Look at the XY. Let's see what's gonna happen with gold here. Okay, let's see if it's gonna be correlated. Okay, just getting the chart ready. Look at you. Look at Nasdaq, guys. Huge sell-off here. Okay, right around the 200. Look at that. Okay, now we're coming into a key area right here. All right. Sorry. Okay. Guys, this yellow line is a 200-day EMA. All right, this is a 15-minute uptrend that I had drawn. Okay, so you can see it's starting to break below it now. Can you erase that? It was holding good support previously, but now it's not doing too much. So I just don't want to have much noise on the chart. Okay. Okay. So for Nasdaq, what we're looking for, if it's going to continue, guys, in the bearish trend, all right. This is after market open, okay, guys. Like literally, this is 9:20. We have one more candle in 15 seconds, and then the next one's going to open, which will be market open, okay. Sorry, guys, give me 1 sec here. Okay, so you can see it's starting to make a nice little bounce here. What we're looking for is it to sell off, okay? Have a continuation. This candle is going to erase absolutely everything, but hopefully that it'll come back to this area before making its next move, all right? 5-0, right on the money. You can see this. $15,050, guys. That's where they're bringing it back down to, okay? There we go. Okay, so this is Nasdaq, guys. All right. Market open's going to happen. We're going to look for the overall next move. All right. If that's the case, we have really good support right around this area right here, 15,246. Okay. Which is that double bottom. All right. So let's wait and see what's going to happen with Nas. Okay. Let's check out what we're going to trade, guys. Yeah, guys. Always rise. We're trying to, man. We're trying to. You know what I mean? Our goal is to just have more than me and Ron on here. You know what I mean? Like we'll obviously be doing all the trading, but we want to grow this to have like a massive community of, you know what I mean, multiple traders in our Zoom rooms and stuff like that. So, okay, guys. Right before though, give me 1 second. All right, we're gonna trade US 30. Okay, guys. If you don't know who we are, okay, www.stocksnipertrading.com. All right, just head over to the website, scroll down. Okay, check it out. What we have, you can see. But what I want you to do, guys, is I want you to join the newsletter, okay? We're not going to send you any kind of spam or anything like that, all right? Nothing. What we're going to do is we're going to come back up here. We're going to go to the blog, okay? And we're going to look at sending you our blogs, okay? So our blogs are just trade recaps. You know what I mean? What is an exponential moving average? Here's an example of our webinar on Bollinger Bands and Fibonacci retracements. Okay, this was a live recorded webinar with members that we wanted to show you guys, so you can check that out. Okay, we do have impulse candles. We have the one blog I was telling you. Okay, and we have a bunch of different things there. So go check that out too. But that's the kind of stuff that we send you. All right, and if you guys do want to join, all right, you can check it out here. Okay, at the membership section. Okay, it's pretty much $1 a day, guys. Okay, we go Tokyo session every single night on Zoom privately. Okay, last 2 nights runs went 4 hours. Okay, then like I said, we have private pop-up sessions. We have live webinars 3 times a week. Okay, we have a 52-week program that we design, plus we upload pretty much all our recorded webinars. 15 hours of online content that's uploaded and being updated daily. All right, live Q&As. We do around 2 to 3 trade ideas per day. Very similar charts to as the Nasdaq one is set up. All right, and yeah, guys, you have nice private access to our group chat and everything else we provide. So it's less than $1 a day. So make sure to check it out, guys. www.stocksnipertrading.com, and we have pay it forward here always, just because that's why we do the free stuff for you guys. All right, not everyone can afford things, so like I said, that's why we trade live, to show you what we do. Okay, if you want to take it to the next level, just message us. Okay. Let's get back to trading, guys. So you can see that Nasdaq is making a nice little bounce at that 15,000 mark, 50. We are going to trade US 30, okay? US 30 is the one we're going to focus on. It actually won the votes, okay? So wait for the market open, and then we'll make our decision next. If you guys are, like I said, if you guys are trading and you've understood how to trade market open before, I'm going to just give you a little bit of rules, okay? Okay, don't trade the 930 candle if you're new. Okay, it's very erratic, very volatile. Personally, I like trading it. Okay, other people do too. It's more experience, a little bit of a gamble. But like I said, I'm waiting for see where the first moves are in wicks. But I've been doing it for a little bit longer, and I know there's a ton of traders on there that do it. But if you're new, don't even touch it. Okay, do not over leverage as well. Keep this in mind. Okay. We have our nice little 930 candle bounce here. It's literally we going 25 seconds left. All right. Be careful for the head fakes. We are now entering in US 30 territory for market open. All right. Guys, if you're messaging right now, I won't be able to answer on the website, okay? One second. Here we go, guys. A little bit of indecision. Okay. This is the 930 candle, guys. Be very careful here. Okay, so it's continuing that overall sell that we had down here. Let's just wait and see. I'm going to erase this vertical line so you don't have to see it. This is the continuation right there, okay? How far will it go? Like I said, don't enter in if you're not used to it, okay? Just wait. But it's looking like it's selling off. See how it's still holding in this consolidation area before making its next move? US 30 works like this, guys. Trust me. Okay, so it's still 9:30. We have 3 minutes left. There's a sell right there. Let's see. Okay, so it just touched the bottom support, which is this previous wick. So that made it down to, that sell entry was 34,112. Okay, you can see now that that's that area right there that it made a wick to. It's still 9:30, guys. So just don't enter yet, guys. You can see the big wick. This is what I'm telling you about. This is what I'm telling you about right here. Okay, let's wait and see. Keep in mind, guys, okay? Next candle is going to open up. We're going to make a decision based on that. Let's check out Nasdaq for 1 second here. There's Nasdaq, guys, falling, okay? Right there. 15,042 was the mark, all right? Didn't even make an uptrend. Didn't even... Okay, so next candle is going to open up. Then we're going to look at getting into it. We'll wait and see. But from there to there, you can see, guys, sold right off. If you're learning the trade market open, guys, that thing's running... It would have run in almost maybe 15 pips. Okay. There we go, guys. Nice little sell on Nasdaq. All right. So what it would look like in the green is like this. All right. We're waiting for the next candle to open. So now, guys, remember what I was telling you. Now you have to go back and get support. It's coming to a key area. This is a double bottom break. That's why we're getting some buyers coming in now. Okay. Keep that in mind. Starts to break below, guys. That's next target. All right. It's breaking so fast that it's... Guys, do you see what I mean about market open? It's erratic, guys. Very erratic. Okay. There we go. Just hit TP. Let's see if we're going to continue to drop. The final drop before maybe a potential reversal. Wait and see here, guys. Look for the retracement. And guys, I'm explaining this to you as people are in this, because I guarantee it, maybe people are. If you're not, don't worry. We'll catch the reversal. It might push it all the way back up, and then we'll look for something then. But this is an initial impulse candle, guys. This is what market open can do, right? You know what I mean? So now we're getting a push back up, guys. This is still 9:30. Okay, there's gold. I'll check gold in a second. 9:30, guys. Look at this. Look at this. It's devastation. Devastation here, okay? Let me go check out gold for 2 seconds. We got a nice little alert here. Gold push bullish, guys. My man, where is he? Look at this, guys, starting to push up. Let's wait and see. Look at that erratic behavior, guys. That's crazy. Look at that top wick. Insane. Okay, let's go check out our US 30 now. Okay. You can see, guys, like, do you see this, doing this trap, how important it is? You see where they're pushing price right in this area. Okay. So that's what I'm saying to you. Like, it's very important for you to do like top downs and leading into something like this. All right. Okay, so we have 22 seconds left, guys. 22 seconds left. Let's see if it's going to keep selling. Okay, if we're going to get a reversal here. All right. Look for it to come down to the 200 if it's going to keep selling here, okay? Okay. Just going to clean it up a little bit, okay? So it's starting to... Guys, look at this. Selling. If it breaks below 200, you're going to see fireworks here, guys. So we had that continuation sell. There you go. That's where you would have entered. Looking good. Nice little scalp. Okay, now it's starting to push. It's got to bounce, okay? So just wait now. See how it's bouncing off the 200, okay? There's still 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. Do you see the volatility? It's bouncing right at this previous support here, okay? 34,069. All right. Let's check out Nasdaq here. Okay, Nasdaq still holding there. New candle open. Okay, they tried to push it all the way back up, but they're holding good support. All right. Right there. starting to fall. Okay, Nas. Take US 30 out of there. We still know that, guys, if it reverses, this is the area for US 30. Sorry, for Nasdaq potential buying area. Okay. See the switch? Look at this, guys. Okay, now we're looking. Nice little bounce here. We're going to see if it's going to hold 34,112. Okay, if that's not the case, she's going to start walking its way up, guys. Because remember, where's the 4 hour? Guys, look at what it's forming here. This is forming potentially a double top. Sorry, double bottom, my bad. It's getting rejected here, okay? So it's got to see what it's doing. On the higher time frame, it's like it's indecision right now, okay? It's like doji candle. Doji is something like this. All right. Oh, sorry, give me one sec. Look at doji indecision, okay? You can see it starting to form there. Not much volume, bullish or bearish, okay? It's making a decision for the ways to go, all right? Guys, look at the webcam, okay? Right there. 2 blue trades. US 30s. Sells, okay? Okay, so you can see there's a lot of buyers here, okay? Trade sold off. Now they're starting to push it up, guys. Starting to, okay? Let's check out gold for a second. There's gold, guys. Woo! My man, where is he? Hopefully he held that trade. Look at gold, guy. Gold is flying. Look at this. Look at all this bullshit that was before gold. Look at this. There was about 50 minutes full of top wicks, and finally she broke out, guys. Finally. Didn't even make it down here. Didn't even make it down here. Like, look at this. Now we got to try to find chart. This is going to be a key area right here, okay? It's getting that rejection. Look at gold, guys. Look at gold, guys. This has been charted for a while, man. This has just been sitting there. Okay, guys, we had this charted roughly at around like 825. We had the trapping gap, and look at this. It started to break out. If you got in it, if you remember, guys, I know there was some guys who are actually in on the buy. There he is, Ali, man. He's holding it. That a boy. Look at that. He's up. That thing actually ran maybe 20 pips depending on your spreading commission with that the top down wick. It's maybe only almost 10 now. Okay, so good job, bro. Ali, man, you held it. Good job, buddy. Good job. Okay, guys, this is looking good. Okay, so expect some rejection here now. Okay, and the only reason why I'm saying that is I don't really have this charted, but it's this previous resistance. Well, I guess they're pushing it up, guys. They're going to start to fill this wick right here. Okay, you're at 1771. Oh, buddy, you're down for here. That a boy, man. Nice, bro. Congrats. Trade is running. There's gold, guys. Double bottom. Okay, boom. Neckline break, that's why I had it drawn there. Okay, break to the upside. Okay, and guys, you can go back and watch the video if you didn't believe it. Like I said, if you're just signing on right now, like, just go back and watch the video for real. Like, it was all charted. It was all charted. Okay, there's US 30, guys, starting to sell continuously. Okay, It's having a hard time. There's a lot of buyers there, guys. There's a lot of buyers coming in. So for US 30, just be careful with it right now, okay? Because it can reverse, okay? Can reverse. Made a nice little move. I told people to wait. So if you got in from this area and you sold off, maybe 20 pips, 25 pips, depending, okay? But now, like I said, it's starting to make a bounce. So we got to wait and see what's going to fully happen here. This structure right here it's kind of like a demand zone. If you can kind of see there, a lot of wicks. All right. So if it's going to come down here, we might look at getting down to this mark. Okay, and then we'll see if we're actually going to sell. Because remember, it's around the 200 day. All right. Let's see if we're going to come down here. It's either going to bounce, okay, or if it's going to continue in a nice little sell here. All right. Let's leave US 30 for now. It's really indecision, guys. Really indecision. I don't like it right now. So if you got in those sells and you scalped in and out, good. For real. But look at gold, guys. Gold is flying. Like, flying. We were waiting for this since 8. Since 8. It's been just, the chart's been sitting there. The trade ran almost 30 pips. Okay? You almost come on. Oh, shit, buddy. Hey, man. Ali, man, I want to give a shout out to this dude. He just made a comment in the chat. This guy's got some peaches, man. He's got some balls. Okay? Probably should have used a little bit of his stop loss was pretty good, 10, 20 pips, but like he's got some cojones. You know what I mean? He held. And that's sometimes what you have to do in scalping, you know what I mean? If you're constantly always exiting and stuff like that, you'll realize that, you know, you might have to hold a little bit. That's why I use smaller lot sizes, that you're not over leveraging. Look at gold, guys. Key area on gold, right here. It's going to come test this top wick. All right. $17.78 area. Yeah, it's going to come in this area right here. And guys, just look. We have some people talking about 17.78. Look at this, all this consolidation before selling off, right? So we're approaching that area right now. So guys, if you're in any of your buys, holy shit, this is a big candlestick, guys. This is a big candle. Look at that. That just smashed the shit out of that 17.70. Oh my God, look at this. Guys, look at gold. Wow. Okay, guys. Yeah, so gold, you might get a little bit of a pullback here, but it's not going to be crazy, okay? Because gold does follow suit. Gold does trend, okay? So just keep that in mind. Okay, let's check out Nasdaq too. Look at Nasdaq, guys, selling off continuously, okay? So it's continuing. Shit, we're going to have to go back. Similar to US 30. Key area right here, okay? Yeah, guys, remember, right now gold is going to be high spread because it's in a trend, okay? It's in a trend, so just be careful with gold right now, okay? And I mean in terms of a spread kind of move, you know what I mean? So this is what the trade is looking like here, guys. If it starts to reverse, like I said, we'll look at getting a nice little reversal. We usually tend to catch it here, okay? Let's check out US 30. Okay, there's US 30, guys. So there's the reversal on US 30. It made a nice little, it didn't make it all the way down there, but there's US 30, okay? Starting to pimp all the way up. Let's wait and see what's going to happen. We have this overall. That's why I got to have alarm set. Okay, so we'll wait and see, guys. If it comes in here and starts to sell off again, we'll be patient with it. Okay, let's check out gold for a second too. Okay, gold, the little push down. Remember what I was telling you? Neckline. Now we might be forming something else. Let's wait and see here, okay? There's the sell, guys. Okay, so look to take your profits. Okay, you can do 80, 75, 80% of what you did if you got it on this, you know, but let's just wait and see here. It's 946, guys. Look at gold, guys. See what I'm saying? Dumping fast. As fast as it ran, like these last candles here, it ran actually almost 40 pips. Okay, but now it's negated 20 pips of it. So if you're in this, guys, like I said, secure some partials. I was saying this kind of up here for a real reason. Okay, gold can still sell. All right. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Fast as it goes up, it can go down. Okay, remember this. Look for a little bounce, maybe off the 200 if it's going to hold for a continuation. If not, it's going to start to sell off. Okay. So we had a nice move, guys, but it retraced fast, and there's nothing we can do about that. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like it's not like we're George Soros or we have enough money pumping in the market on this channel to really have an effect. You know what I mean? So there's your little retracement there. So the guys who got in that scalp sell, very good, very good. Okay, let's leave it alone here. Let's check on. Let's go check what's going on with US 30. Okay, nice little pump here. Okay. So the 930 candle, I was telling you to wait a little bit. Okay. Sorry, 930, 935. Nice little reversal time now. Okay, so now we're in that key area, guys. See this? Remember this consolidation box? This is why we work, guys. This is why we just have some patience and we do the work. All right. They're pushing it right back in this area to make a next move. If it's going to go bearish again, we have our TPs. If it's going to go bullish, it's going to come and test these top wicks right here at 34,166. Okay, and if you look what's going on with DXY. Look at this bullshit that we were trading before. Okay, then we had the nice little bounce here that was drawn, and it's continued. All right. Look at gold, guys. Sold off. Rate to about 1775.4 mark. Okay, let's check out. Let's keep an eye on Nasdaq. Actually, sorry. There's Nasdaq bouncing too. Okay, so Nasdaq made a nice little bounce. Sorry, guys. Okay, so we'll look. Make sure we're getting to this. What time is it? 9:48. Okay. Okay, if Nasdaq is going to continue, guys, you can have a nice little tight stop loss there. And what I'm looking, it's that previous wick. Okay. Oh shit, it's pushing up right now. It's going too fast, guys. If it's going too fast, if you're missing it, it's okay. But I would have a stop loss right here. Nice little entry, which would have been, and I'll show you. The stop is that top wick right there. Okay. 15,036 mark. Okay. Just wait. What we're looking for is a nice little push. Okay. Maybe come in this area. Oh, that's the arrow actually. Sorry about that. Nice little push. Okay. Coming up. Testing these wicks right here. Okay. Closing. Maybe come here. Maybe consolidate. Break. And then we're going to look for a continuation. Okay. If it doesn't do that, guys, if it doesn't go bullish, okay, it's going to come back down here. Watch. It's going to push up a little bit. It's going to come in this area, and this will start to sell off again. Okay. Hopefully that makes sense. And remember, guys, we do have that FOMC news at 2. Okay, so I'm going to get off at around 10:05, and I'll probably end up doing something like for news. Okay, so just keep that in mind. This is Nasdaq. Okay, let's check out US 30 here. We missed the US 30 buy, guys. We're talking too much. Starting to prime. We missed almost a 3-bar play here, okay? Guys, so if it does break 34,137, look for it to maybe get to the high, okay? Then look to start to securing partials if it makes it up there, okay? There we go, guys. Let's see what's going to happen here. Look at that 3-bar play, guys. Boom, boom, boom. It's got to start breaking above this wick right here. All right. Look up here, guys. Look to take profits anywhere in this area. For real, I'm telling you right now. It's applying. It's coming to a supply zone, which can be a reversal area. Okay. Keep this in mind here. All right. And let's check out our RSI here for a second, just so people can see. Okay, so you can see how we made a nice little move to the downside. Then we caught a nice little buying opportunity here, okay? We're hovering right around 60.4 mark, but you can see they're starting to push it bullish a little bit, okay? Okay, let's check out gold for a second. There we go, guys. Remember I was mentioning this, okay? That's why you look to secure it. As much as that trade ran, it gets reversed, all right? See if it's going to bounce at the entry. Okay, it's right at the 200. All right. There's a retest. Yes, exactly. Guys, gold can still come back down. Okay, and it can find good support and bounce back up. You know what I mean? It can definitely happen. If not, it's going to shoot back in here, right in this consolidation mark, and it's going to go either bullish or bearish on the next move. But remember, guys, the moves that we made, we still have that 2 p.m. news here. Okay, so that's going to be huge. Okay. Yes, support came resistance. That's exactly it. So there's US 30, guys, starting to prime. See the top wick? Okay. So I told you, guys, if you're anywhere in here, you can secure. You can secure. Down here, obviously, would have been the best. You would have probably wanted to get on this candle per se, simply because you know you're coming into a zone. So if it gets rejected, you're not looking, you know what I mean, getting fully rejected here, okay? So a minute and 28 seconds left. Let's wait and see what's going to happen here. It's very key area, guys. Very key area. Oh, yeah, Nasdaq. Sorry, guys. My bad. Look at Nasdaq. Okay. Okay, guys, so I think we're catching the reversal on Nasdaq here. It's looking pretty good. Let's check out US 32. Okay, US 30 there, guys. Okay. Look at US 30. Remember, we're talking about sell zones. This is the supply zone here. So remember, you can come up here, get rejected. Okay, we're getting that initial break, but look at this, guys. Sometimes the volumes at market open, it does have volume, so you can get these pushes to break, guys, for real. All right. Oh, Justin, buddy, not really teaching to buy at the top and stuff like that. We're going based on volume and just previous structure, dude. It's scalping, so we're not going for like 100, 200 pip moves. Okay, 20, 30 pips if they run the other way, it's good, man. You know what I mean? But as you can see, if you got in at 34,137, you'd be running almost 40 plus pips, right? The news today, guys, is at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Look at this. So we're starting to run now. Okay, we have previous structure higher. Okay, which is roughly at the high, 34,220. Now we're look at this, guys, running. Okay. Let's check out Nasdaq now. Look at Nasdaq, guys, starting to run. There we go. There we go, guys. It's blowing through. TP is going to be right up here. Hey, my man. Usma, congrats, brother. 300 profit. I love it, buddy. That's amazing. Nasdaq has just hit another TP. This is the 5 minute, guys. 5 minute time frame. Scalping. Okay, that's what it looks like. All right. This was market sell. Okay, they didn't have too much. Now we're getting the reversals here. Okay. All right. Now let's go check out US 30 here. Ooh, look at this, guys. I get so wet when I see this stuff. Is it, Aaron? Oh, sorry, Anton. That's good, buddy. It's good to know. Thank you for saying that, guys. Okay, so remember, these things don't always run forever. Okay, it can still fill this top wick. Look at US 30, guys. It's running. One second here. Okay, US 30 is running, guys. Let's check out gold for a second here. Okay, so remember I mentioned gold is dropping. Okay, so if you had to go on that nice little sell, it's beautiful. We weren't really focusing on that. We're focusing on more Nasdaq. Okay, so this is Nas, guys. Keep this in mind. Okay. Look at this, guys. Wow. US 30 is a beast right now, guys. Beast. And guys, this stuff is this is what I'm saying. Like today before news, or sorry, today before like 9 o'clock. You know what I mean? It was really choppy. Okay, very choppy. All right. So make sure you're understanding that like when we're getting these trades, they're not going to run like the market open volatility. Okay. So that's what you mean. You want to make sure that you know what I mean? You're understanding that not to let these things run prior. Wait for market open, and then we can go from there. But look, guys, look at what now happening. Getting some push down. I don't have anything above here. Okay, actually, there is structure right there. Okay, so that's exactly where it's getting rejected. Okay, let's see what's going to happen. I'm just going to start to sell, guys. So pushed above 34,222. Okay, and now we're walking our way up. But guys, it's 10 o'clock. All right. It's 10 o'clock, so we just ended the US 30 with a nice little buy here. All right, the thing ran almost, it'll say over maybe 75, it says 100 pips, but depending on where you guys got in, you know what I mean? So you don't always want to sell against the trend too. Like I said, that was a nice little move, so just be patient and watch it, guys. Let's check out Nasdaq too. Nasdaq is still running, guys. Nasdaq is absolutely running. All right, so it's looking good. They closed it. Now it's opening bullish again. If you got in at 50,036, you know what I mean? It's maybe running almost 40 pips. Okay. these were the better moves than previously to market open. Okay, so they had a nice little reversal, found good support right here, and then they pushed back up. All right, so now Nasdaq is actually running. All right, this will be the target right here, 15,087, which I previously had drawn. All right. Okay, look at this push, guys. This is fucking beautiful. Okay, beautiful, guys. I'm going to take a chart of the screenshot of Nasdaq too. Give me 1 second here. Look at Nasdaq, guys. This thing is bumping. Wow, look at this. Let's check out gold last time. Gold is still selling off, guys. Right in here. Let's look for the target to come around 1772. All right. There's Nasdaq pushing. Okay. Okay, guys. 9:03. I'll stay till 9:05. Then we're good to go. Okay, so see how it made that nice little wick at the high previous to this wick right here, and then it's getting sold off. Okay, so that was a very nice move. All right. I feel like you should say if you're selling or buying. I don't say that, guys. I'm not. Guys, if you're new to the channel, I'll say it if I feel like it. But right now, like I said, we let the charting speak for itself, and you can take them at your own risk. All right. Okay, so check out US 30. You want to see GU? Guys, look at US 30 though. Like, look at how disgusting that is. Like we saw, he said, "Can I sell for US 30?" I remember I said, "Don't sell against the trend." That's why you would have got wrecked, guys. That trade from down here it's running. That's 130 pips. That's 130 pips from entry to there. Okay. All right. GU. Okay, we want to see GU. GU just broke out of a double bottom. I can already see it right here. Okay, we had a nice little downtrend. I don't know what's drawn here before, but I'll erase it. But I can see right now, automatically looking at it, that we have a neckline right here, push, and now we're coming to a neckline break. It's going to send it up right here. This was the area that we would have wanted to continue. Okay, right here. That was that neckline. That's would have been the nice little push. If you had got it down here, you would have been even better. But now it's starting to approach this 200. Okay, look for one or two things to happen with GU. Okay. And I'm just kind of doing this on the fly, guys, for real. It's going to push up. It's either going to get rejected here and continue to sell. If that's not the case, it's just going to break through the 200 and then continue with serious resistance at 1.36505. Okay? But I saw that nice little pattern play right off the 5. It looks pretty good. We'll see if they're going to get a continuation or not. Okay? But, guys, I'm not going to do everything like that. That was just a brief kind of jump in looking at GU. Okay, guys? But guys, we're gonna call the call, okay, till 10. If I'll send a message out to the group if I do anything at 2, okay. But guys, I hope you had a really good call. You know what I mean? For some of the new guys, like just be patient with us. Give us like 2-3 days. Join the calls, okay. Join the live calls. You can see how we tend to trade. Like, I go live. Look at US 30s, guys. Shit. Wow, it's still continuing, guys. This is disgusting. Okay, but you can see, guys, like if you're looking at this now, you're probably like, shit, like I wish I had gotten on that. But this happens daily. Okay, so remember when I said I'm not fucking going anywhere? Like that's why, because like we might have a little. You might have taken maybe even a little loss here, but if you had caught the buy, like I said, you really could have made it up. You know what I mean? So, but that's yeah, guys, that's what we do. So, guys, if you want to join, like I said, stocksnipertrading.com. I'll go over it one more time before I bounce. Go to the landing page, okay? Check it out. We do have a monthly membership here. I'll explain what it is. You get 24 hours of live trading with us privately. We 3 webinars per week, and we do Zoom calls, Tokyo session, pretty much every single night of the week, okay? We have a 52-week program, as well as we upload our webinars, which are roughly an hour to hour and a half long. So there's a lot of informative content, okay? You get to trade ideas from us 2 to 3 per day, depending on how the calls are going and how the market situation is. Okay, and like I said, what we help you with is price action, support and resistance, indicators, pretty much the whole shebang. Okay, so just scroll down all the way to the bottom. Okay, you can check it out here. That join our newsletter, guys. Okay. That's what we email you, the weekly schedules. We let you know how we're going to be in contact and this and that. Okay, but another thing we really send you is our blogs. All right. So pretty much just check out our blog section. You know what I mean? I was showing it all call, so I don't really want to repeat myself. But if you're interested in joining, guys, go to the membership. Okay. Okay. And then look, guys, just check it out. You know, we do have one-on-one sessions too. It's totally up to you. But guys, pay it forward always. We have a private section just for us because we're trying to grow something pretty big in the trading community. A lot of honest, transparent traders. We want to build an army, trust me. But we do the free stuff for you guys to pay it forward because not everyone can afford this kind of stuff, right? So just definitely check it out, guys. www.stocksnipertrading.com, okay? But look at US 30, guys. It's still running, okay? And yeah, guys, prime example, and then I'll end the call. David Long, okay? Leon, I hope I just pronounced that right, bro. He said, I've only followed these guys for less than 2 weeks. Take you a few calls to understand what they're doing. Once you do, it's magic, all right? So make sure to understand that, okay? It takes a couple days for you to understand what we do, so don't judge us based on how we're doing it right now, okay? But you can see gold, guys, starting to find some good support again, okay? Could be forming a head and shoulder pattern here. Shoulder, head, maybe another shoulder to come with maybe leading it to FOMC. All right, so we'll wait and see on this. Okay, and then Nasdaq is, guys, Nasdaq is running. I don't know what you want me to say. It's still running. It's looking good. All right, so guys, I hope you had a good call. Like I said, give us a little bit of time. Join us. If you haven't done already, give us a week, 2 weeks, then you can make the decision, right? But we're here to stay, here to make you some pips, and make sure to check out the website. Just follow us on all social medias. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And if there's any questions, guys, stocksnipertrading@gmail.com. You can send us an email. Okay. So thank you so much, guys. God bless all of you. I hope everyone is staying very safe around the world. I want nothing but gains for everyone, okay? So thank you so much, and we might see you later today. Okay, guys. Goodbye.